Hey guys, my name is Yuval and I'm the creator of Pulsetray. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get this notification tray using the Pulsetray app. Now, the Home Assistant companion app is great to send notifications, but it lacks a lot of important features such as persistent storage, categories, and more, all of which we're going to be seeing throughout this video. This video has chapters, so you can skip to whatever part you need. Let's get into it. First, open the Play Store and download the Pulsetray app. Open the app and create an account. Creating an account is super easy. You can do it with Google. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll use my personal account. Register your device, select the plan, and you're good to go. Now the next step we have to do is to create a new API key. So we're going to go to Settings, API Keys, Add API Key. You can pick whatever name you want. For this, I'm going to be using Home Assistant 2 because I already have one with Home Assistant. And in this screen, it is very important that you copy the token. This token is going to be required when you make the API call to send a notification. And this is the last time that you're going to see it. So it is super important that you copy it now and save it somewhere safe. Now we're going to continue with the rest of the setup in Home Assistant. Before we do anything regarding automations, we need to create a new REST command. A REST command is basically a way in which Home Assistant exposes a RESTful API key as an action, and we can use this action in any automation we want. To do this, we need to edit the configuration YAML file. Usually you would do that with the file editor add-on, which I already have installed. So let's go there. Let's make sure that we are in the configuration YAML file. Go all the way to the bottom, and I already have the command myself, which is right here. This is the command that you have to create. Basically, we are defining a new REST command. This is the name of the command. You can put whatever you want here. Make sure that the URL matches, because this is the URL that is used by Pulsetray in order to create a new notification. And also make sure to update this portion with your API token. Finally, the payload line, which basically takes the JSON body that we will be defining in the automation, and it will convert it to JSON before sending the actual API request. After you do this, you're just gonna hit save, and you have to restart the Home Assistant instance. To do that, you have to go to Settings, click on Developer Tools, Restart, and hit Restart Home Assistant. Now, Home Assistant has restarted, so the next step is to create an automation. Now, I have a fridge that is connected through SmartThings. So for this example, I'm going to be creating an automation that sends a message to my phone whenever the door is open for more than 20 seconds. So let's go to Settings, Automations, Create Automation, and create a new automation. Now here, this is a basic window to create a new automation. Let's decide when this automation is going to trigger, which is, I will use my device, which is the fridge. And I already have a trigger, which is whenever the door is open. Let's put 20 seconds. And now we will create the action. Now, by adding a REST command to the configuration YAML, Home Assistant has created an action for us. So let's click on Add Action. Let's search for Pulsetray. And here's the command that has been created. Click on it. And the easiest way to do this or to configure this is to go to the three dots, click on Edit in YAML, and we will write it manually here. So action is good, metadata, leave it empty. And under data, we will be adding JSON body, and we will add a very basic JSON here, which has just a title. Let's put fridge door is open. Let's write a body here. So fridge door has been open for more than 20 seconds. And to make sure that the notification is delivered at all times, we will set an Android config with priority high. Now this is because Android is very selective as to what runs and what doesn't when the screen is off. So by setting this, we are telling Android basically whenever you receive this notification, push it to the device, even if the screen is off. So let's hit save. Let's set a name for this, fridge door open. And we are ready. The automation is configured and saved. Now, in order to test it, I can either go to the fridge or we can do it from here. So let's just go to the three dots right here, hit run action. And we just got a notification to our phone. You can see it right here and in the app. That is wonderful. Now, a single tray with a bunch of notifications coming from different places can get really messy. So Pulsetray has additional features that lets you group notifications by different sources and different categories. So we will go ahead and do that in our app. So let's go to settings. Let's go to sources and categories. We already have Home Assistant source. Let's click on it and let's create a new category that is going to be called fridge. Let's set a gray color and that's it. So if you take a look at the top, you can see that we have a source with the code Home Assistant, and for the category that we just created, the code is fridge. So let's go back to our RESTful command and we will add those here. So under body, we will add source Home Assistant, and we will add a category of fridge. We will save. Let's test the action again. And as you can see, now we're getting a notification that has both a source and a category. Now to demonstrate this a little bit better, let's send a bunch of different notifications. Now, as you can see, I have a bunch of notifications right here with different categories. So if I ever want to really pinpoint or to get specific notifications, I can go up to the filters, I can click on fridge, and this way I only see notifications that came from my fridge. Great, so that is it for this video. You can go to pulsetray.com, you can see more features about the platform, you can attach media, you can have different profiles so you can give access to different people. And also you can find way more examples right here. You can implement GitHub Actions, Node, Java, PHP, and more. If you want, you can also go to the docs that has specific instructions as to how to use the app, how to generate API keys, and even more integration and samples that you can take a look at. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more guides that I'll be posting very soon. If you have any comments or any feature requests, you can send me an email at support@pulsetray.com.